So real talk, can we just talk about how toxic Mabel is from Gravity Falls? Mabel is not a terrible character. She's actually very well written, but she is by far the worst character in Gravity Falls. When you think about the show, who actually causes 70% of the problem? Like, this girl damn near got her and her brother killed by a group of gnomes on the first episode, bruh! She then almost got Dipper killed and or sent to kill an innocent man bear thing because she and Stan teased him and made him question his own masculinity. Fast forward a little later on, and for almost 3 episodes straight, she caused the main issue, whether it be making a bet with Stan and nearly bankrupting the entire family business, almost getting the fam killed with more teasing, and almost murdering her friends and Dipper just because she wanted to go trick-or-treating. Dipper is usually expected to, and inevitably does, fold to Mabel in these situations because he's trying to be a good big brother, but Mabel literally only shows resolve like twice in the show, and then goes right back to fucking everything up again. Like, she realizes it's not worth throwing her friends away for a boy towards the end of season 1, but then throws everything away again for a new boy in season 2. Like, this girl is so bad, literally the devil calls her out on it. This isn't even everything though, bro. I can make a part 2 of this. Mabel part 2, coming at you. Mabel is probably the most selfish person in Gravity Falls. Many of you in the comments talking about, oh, Mabel is just a kid, she's 12, she's supposed to be selfish and do silly things, but did you forget that 95% of the cast is less than 16 years of age? Literally only Seuss and the Stans are even adults, yet we don't see any of them straight up starting this much shit. The only main one we see is Mabel and Dipper, but again, I ask, who started multiple town-wide problems in a damn apocalypse? Dipper's biggest town-wide problem was, if I recall, the Karaoke episode where he started a zombie apocalypse. But this is even proof about Mabel because Dipper not using his brain and doing something dumb for literally 1 day led to a disaster this big. Because Mabel doesn't think about these things, she causes these things on the daily. And for those in the comments about to say Weird Mageddon wasn't started because of Mabel, it wasn't Mabel's fault, she was manipulated, which is true, but even if you took away the whole Bill situation, Mabel actually did the deal with Blendon. Do you remember what that would have done? Whole ass town and maybe even the world trapped in a standstill so Mabel's summer lasts longer. Yeah, okay. Mabel Part 3 is here, people, and let's talk about the sock opera episode in depth, because for whatever reason, many people believe that Dipper is at fault for being possessed and taking the deal from Bill. While I do believe that he bears some responsibility, Mabel is still the main reason he's in this situation. Just picture it for a minute. Imagine for at least a few days, you and your friend or sibling were looking forward to doing something fun together. Something that you both love doing, only to be blown off by some random person you both only just met. This is fine though. You say, I'm down to help you out, try and get with the, I don't know, 20th guy in the past month and a half, but your friend says that, hey, I'm 100% got you. I got you no matter what. Then you get blown off even longer and disregard the fact that you are quite literally begging them to help you. Yet the answer is no. This is something that could potentially be the answer to the secret that both of you have been searching for the longest time, but they continuously say no to try and get with a guy. This is cruel on a whole other level. I mean, taking this in isolation, sure, it's not that bad, and maybe one side overreacted, but the thing is, we know Mabel. Dipper knows Mabel. Bill knows Mabel. This is a plan that is more or less going just as Bill wants it because he knows how destructive Mabel is. I mean, remember, the only reason why Bill even loses is because of the fact that Mabel does something selfless. If she didn't, the whole plan would have worked. Oh, we're back with a part 4 from the Mabel hater. Many people love to defend Mabel, saying she is a child, which she is. But yes, folks, do you remember the Society of the Blind Eye episode? Well, in this episode, she is reminded of Ramondo, the mermaid she gave a microphone to, who, by the way, in doing so, made Dipper lose his job, in order to get him back to the sea. He gets married, making her depressed, and leaves her to have the brilliant idea of erasing her entire summer. More or less just the summer romances. Bear a thought for that for a moment. All of her summer romances, which at this point is what, like 40% of the entire series, just erased from her memory. All the lessons she learned, all the friends that she made along the way, and all the actual progress she made as a character, she's just gonna erase it. She's just gonna get rid of it. I'll say this with my whole chest. Mabel is not a bad character. She's very well written, but it says something when your biggest trait is being a selfish person who would literally throw away everything that everybody else cares about for your boy crush of the week.